So they've just announced the HTC Vive's Flow VR glasses, a headset anticipated for a few days now, and we're going to talk about whether you should get these or not, or if they have a place in the VR space. It rhymed. Hi guys, my name is Tony, and welcome back to Jackal Dude Gaming. Here, I like to have fun in VR, but I love helping you have fun there too. Now, I just finished watching the official announcement of HTC Vive's Flow glasses. These are supposed to be a lightweight headset, kind of targeted for media consumption and apparently meditation and relaxation. Now, there's been a lot of different speculation and things that people have actually been really excited for in these. I wasn't sure if I should call it a headset or a pair of glasses. I'm going to call them glasses because that's what they're marketed as. Anyways, let's just talk into the specs and we can decide together if it's something you want. Now, it's supposed to have up to 100 degrees field of view and runs at 75 Hz, which is pretty reasonable for a pair of glasses. I don't think anyone expected more than that. But the specs afterwards kind of gets a little iffy. For instance, they didn't tell us what their processor was. Apparently, according to Upload VR, they were kind of iffy and wouldn't tell them what chip it was. Hi, Editing Tony here. I'm here to tell you that we did find out what chip it was. It was the Qualcomm XR1, which is still a very significantly less powerful chip than that's what in the Quest 2. Okay, continue watching. Thanks. It doesn't really have a power source. Apparently it has a very small power source, but it's meant to be plugged into a dedicated power bank. And that little bit of battery it has is just so it stays on long enough for you to switch power banks, which kind of doesn't make it its own individual thing if you need to find external power. It does have built-in audio and microphones, which makes sense, but according to HTC's track record, I wouldn't imagine the microphone to be the best quality. But its controller option is another story. I think a lot of people assumed it was going to have hand tracking, and it doesn't seem like it has hand tracking or any kind of controllers. What they tell you is that your phone will become a controller, like a remote control that you would link to your phone, and that's how you kind of navigate through menus and things, even though the controller will only be $3. Another thing a lot of people assumed these glasses would have is micro LED screens, which is a technology that's being talked about a lot in the VR AR space, as apparently they can get up to a 4K resolution on screens very tiny. So it only made sense that if you're trying to make glasses that you would try to put these in there, but apparently that is not the case. These use a traditional screen and apparently have a 1.6K resolution per eye for a total of 3.2K resolution altogether. For comparison, the Quest 2 stated that it had a 2K resolution per eye for a total of a 4K display. So if these glasses are supposed to be marketed for relaxation, and if reading is part of your relaxation, then you're going to have a better experience on the Quest 2. Now, this Vive Flow and the Quest 2 are hardly comparable. The Vive Flow isn't marketed at all towards gaming, but if the Quest 2 can do a lot of the same things that this headset can do and comes at a cheaper price. Oh yeah, by the way, this headset is marketed at $499 US, about $500. And the Quest 2 is significantly cheaper than that. And I don't want to compare the two, but if the Quest 2 can do most of the things this headset can do, what does it really have over it? It's lighter. They look like Willy Wonka sunglasses. I'm trying to think of like what, other than maybe neck strain, what use case does this have that you couldn't also do with the Quest 2? Let me know some of your thoughts in the comments of maybe some use cases where these glasses would be better or do something that the Quest 2 can't. Now, unfortunately, the number one thing I think that really puts these glasses into the gutter is that you need to pair your phone with to use as a remote, which sounds fine and I actually think is kind of cool, and I would like to see more VR headsets incorporate your phone somehow. But apparently it's not supporting a lot of phones. For instance, it doesn't support any iOS or Apple device. And apparently it's a big chunk of Samsung phones it also doesn't support. So that alone, you're cutting down the market of people who can use these glasses right out of the box by a lot.
Hi, me again. So it turns out you can use your iPhone as the remote, but it does not support most of the other features on the Vive Flow. More information for you. Thanks.
Now, I don't want to dog on this thing for the whole thing. I do want to talk about some of the things I really like seeing in these glasses. First of all, that the fact that it's not using micro LEDs, that they are able to make a virtual reality device so compact. I think it shows we've gone a long way. It even folds up like a pair of sunglasses, so I think that's fantastic. Also, they do something really amazing that needs to be in every headset, and that's putting in Doppler dials to their lenses, which actually lets you tune each lens to your eyesight. So if you wear glasses, essentially this will help you be able to use VR without the need of your glasses or contacts. This needs to be in every headset, and I think we will see this more often in headsets going forward. It does have Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and USB Type-C, but I think the USB Type-C is literally only there to power the headset. Honestly, for this price point, I really don't know who it's for. You can say it's for people who want to experience VR but not gaming, but I feel like the Quest and other headsets out there are capable of doing things that don't require gaming. I don't know, let me know your comments below. It's $200 more than a Quest 2 and has some interesting features, but overall seems very limited. I guess the number one thing is that it's lightweight, right? Like I feel if neck strain is your issue and you want to experience certain things in VR, then this is good for that. And again, I think they're weighing in at 198 grams, I believe. Don't quote me on that. Actually, I should just look it up. My phone's right here. 189 grams. So that's all this video really was. They just officially announced this headset. A lot of people have certain speculations. It doesn't seem like a lot of those speculations came to light. What are your thoughts on these glasses? How would they compare to someone who wants to use VR for non-gaming things? And is it worth getting over a Quest 2? I mean, I guess number one reason is that you don't have to have a Facebook account for this, so that's at least worth $100, I think. Anyways, I'm just very curious about everyone else's response to these and if it's even on your radar. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks a lot for watching. If you like videos like this, maybe give this a thumbs up and subscribe for more in the future. But yeah, until next time, bye.